Hello friends and welcome to my channel. I take it that you watched my introduction video, but if not, do go watch it right now because that will give you an introduction to my gap year series. But if you really don't wanna, then that is completely okay too. I will just quickly and briefly reintroduce myself again. So my name is Helena, I'm 18 and I recently graduated from an international IB school in Beijing, China, and instead of going to university like expected, I'm taking a gap year. Please note that gap years are not the norm in China, and I'll definitely be discussing more about that in some future videos. But this video will be dedicated to the reasons behind my gap year. I actually wrote an article about that was published in the local magazine / newsletter. So if that sounds interesting to you, let me know in the comments below and I can definitely create a video about that. But this video is dedicated to the reasons behind my decision. So let's get started. I don't know which way I'm pointing to, but I mean, the various ways kind of shows the multifaceted reason behind my decision. Anyways, let's get back to the this video. So I'll be breaking this video down into different sections from the outer to inner. Also, just a general note, but I won't be talking in detail about some stuff because it concerns other people, and I do want to first make sure that they're okay and comfortable with it. Like, obviously before creating this video I have told them already, but some of them just, you know, wanted some time to think about it, and I'm just so grateful that you guys can understand that. So yeah, this explanation will mainly be, you know, my personal reasons. Well, I mean, they're all my personal reasons, but it's gonna be more about me. And also because I don't want this video to be like super long. Some stuff will be like shortened, so if you do want a longer, even more detailed video, please let me know and I can just like talk about that one sole thing, I guess. But yeah, just let me know. So let's get started. Although this was not the determining factor per se, I still think it's important to highlight that, you know, I really wanted to wait until the COVID situation gets better, and also possibly the monkeypox thing as well. This is mainly because I wanted to, you know, experience my first year as pre-COVID as possible. I've been looking forward to university for a very, very long time, especially the first year, so it's very important to me. And also because I'm first gen. Also, as an IB global politics student, I've analyzed a lot of news articles and just political stuff in general, so I do want to wait another year just to see how things progress, and then make the safest and best decision for me. Yeah, I just realized I'm like laughing a lot, but anyways, the next thing was actually the determining factor for me. Family reasons. Like I mentioned earlier on, unfortunately I cannot go into detail about this one yet, but I will definitely let you know if I do create a detailed video on this in the future. Thank you so much for understanding. It really means a lot to me. But yes, let's move on to the next one, which is very, well, they're all personal, but this one is like about me specifically. It is to do with health. So I'll first talk about my physical health and then I'll move on to my mental health because, you know, it will make sense. So in the beginning of 2022, this was like 8 months ago. I think it was in January. I mean, of course it was in January. What did I expect? But yeah, so I found out that I have hypothyroidism, and also a benign tumor in my uterus. Yeah. Well, I just announced that to the whole world to see, potentially. I don't even know, maybe no one will see this video, so yeah. Anyways, that was a huge shocker for me, especially because it's not that I necessarily associated myself as a health nut, but somehow that label just got stuck to me. I think it was in year 9, so the last year of middle school. Yeah, that is when a lot of things changed as well. So yeah, I focused a lot on my physical health in high school, and also about like just promoting that in my community. So I guess I also fortified the label even though I never really tried to, but it just happened because it was also something I was really passionate about. But yeah, so knowing something was drastically wrong with my physical health really made me question a lot of things, especially pertaining my, not really identity per se, but you know what I mean. But after some reflection, I think it was in April or so, also some stuff happened which I'll talk about later on. I just slowly began to kind of accept things. And also the doctor said that they wanted me to go back for another checkup in May just to double check, because they were like, they wanted to be 100% sure before, they kind of confirm anything. So, after my IB exams in May, I went back, and I was kind of hoping, I was like literally praying, like, oh my God, please just like let this all be a terrible dream and I can just wake up and go back there and find out that they just all magically disappeared and I'm just completely 100% healthy and just perfectly fine. But sadly, reality slapped me in the face, and my thyroid hormones, the level got even lower, and I also why am I suddenly getting so anyways, but I have 2 benign tumors now in my uterus instead of 1. So whereas previously the doctors said that I probably don't need surgery, now they said that the prospect of that is very near and very possible. So they do want to keep me nearby just for more frequent checkups and everything. They also advised and recommended me to take this gap year, and when I told them about that I was considering it, they were like, yeah, just do it, because nothing matters more than your health, which I completely agree, which is definitely something that I've been telling people a lot, and something that I really believe in myself. So yeah, that just kind of made me less sad. Not really, it wasn't like not sad per se, but there are definitely many things that are uncontrollable in your life, but some things that you can control are your emotions and what you decide to do. So with that thought in mind, I accepted reality as it is, and I decided, instead of like moping around and like crying, because I literally cried for a week straight, I decided to continue and plan my gap year and just enjoy the last few months with my friends and just have fun and just and definitely I totally did not do a rabbit hole of research, but anyways. Oh yeah, also another thing is regarding thyroid issues, because my mom had a lot of thyroid issues as well, and the doctor said that they can be passed on genetically, increases the chances. So yeah, which is why the doctor said that I probably have it. Now I've been talking so much that my throat really hurts. Like that's like something that happens. Like my thyroid gland would just like swell, because like I sing in choir, right? So I just have to eat like a lot of like throat candy and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, I'll definitely be dedicating a video or maybe more to thyroid stuff in the future. Anyways, regarding my benign tumors, this kind of seeps into my mental health, but the doctor said that like in January, when the doctor first found out through an ultrasound, the first thing he said was, how stressed are you? That was a huge shocker to me as well, because I never really like felt stressed per se. Like I always kind of went with this like mentality to like befriend stress and just like not feel it, and I just like blocked it out, which I now see how damaging that could be. I didn't really know that then, because I was literally just like suppressing my emotions, and also because like I said, because of my personality and my optimistic and positive self, whenever I feel anything that is not happy, I just kind of like suppress it and just tell myself that like it's not normal, because it's just not me. So I just like push through, which is definitely damaging. But also another thing is that I have tried to tell people about this, or just like talk to them about things like that, but because of I guess my appearances or whatever, like a lot of people just kind of like dismissed me and told me that it's just a phase, but that I'm just seeking for attention. So for a while I actually believed them, and yeah, I just thought that, you know, it wasn't true or anything, and I just pushed through. But then, you know, after a while I definitely realized that, you know, it was not that. And then I did talk to some other people, like my closer friends and family members. So I guess that also shows you who your real friends are, because they will listen to you no matter what. So that's good. So I'm really, really grateful for all of my friends who are there for me and listen to me. And yeah. Also, another thing is, although like I don't really think my main stressors were from school or my academics per se, but they were mainly to do with the other factors that I mentioned that I can't really talk about right now, but I will talk about later on, hopefully. But yeah, also please do know that this was mainly high school me, and you know, when I talk about my mental health, it's not really like reflective of the state that I'm in right now, so please don't worry. I did a lot of reflection in the past few months, so that really helped a lot. And also, like, yes, a lot of people associate me with being a busy bee. Yes, I am very busy and I like to fill my schedule up, but you know, in high school I now realize that like that was because it was like a way for me to like kind of escape from thinking about a lot of, you know, the stuff that I mentioned early on, which is definitely not healthy. So now I'm kind of like I realize the importance of balance. So that is definitely important, just to allow yourself to relax and recharge, because if you're always just like, you know, giving off all your energy, which is something I did, and you never really like allow yourself to recharge, and you're going to be so drained and burned out. So please do that before anything bad happens, because I did begin to open up. I was very open about my mental and physical health, like in the past few months, just to people in general if they asked, or just like I'll talk more about this later on, but like, so a lot of people actually told me that they also have like cysts as well. So it is more common than people think, more common than I thought, actually, because of me being busy. I'm just really passionate about helping people. So I did devote a lot of my time, and I still do, to helping people and just like focusing on other people, and I didn't really focus on myself. So I guess another reason behind my gap year is because I want to explore more about, you know, like who I am, and just like about myself, you know, and link the physical, the mental, the spiritual, and everything together. So I actually started doing this through writing poetry, and I'll definitely be talking about this in another video, because I want to dedicate this solely to the explanation. But yeah, so this year is going to be a year of recharging, of healing, of self-exploration, self-acceptance, self-validation, self-discovery, a bunch of self-related stuff. But also I'll definitely be doing a lot of other community stuff, like continuing what I've done before, and also some new stuff, which will be in my next video about my plans. Yeah, I just really want to be in the best state that I can be before I head off to uni. So I don't really know how that will look now, but I guess we will all see in a year. Oh, sorry, I just realized that just flipped completely 180, but like I said in my previous video, I really want this channel to be as raw and honest as possible, also because I now know that vulnerability is strength, and it's a way for us to connect with each other. And I hope that by being vulnerable, I can show you that, you know, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to tell people that you're not okay, and it's okay to just talk to people about what you're thinking about. If you, like I mentioned previously as well, if you tried to reach out but they were just dismissive, please don't give up. There are people around you who care and love you so much. I'm here for you if you ever want someone to talk to. You know, hopefully everyone in this channel will be as well. So yeah. Concluding the health stuff, whereas previously I was mainly focusing more about you know, physical health, because of all that jazz, I'm now, you know, also a huge advocate and focusing on mental health as well. And I plan to do a lot of stuff pertaining this in my community this year, and also just in the future in general. Lastly, I also want to spend more time with my family and loved ones. That is because I was very, very determined to, after high school, go straight into uni, and I was completely opposed to the thought of taking a gap year. But after everything that happened that I mentioned earlier on, I had to take a gap year, but then I soon had a perspective change, and then, you know, began to see all the benefits of taking a gap year and how that's very helpful for me, whether it's like self-enrichment or just, you know, healing and blah 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 blah, like I mentioned just now already. I won't repeat that per se, but something I do want to note is that learning is lifelong, but there are only people that will be at a specific moment in your life for a specific amount of time, so do cherish that. And yeah, just because I am pausing my formal academic studies for a year, it does not mean I won't be studying at all. I will be talking about this in my planning video. I feel like I said this so many times already, but yeah, I'll be talking about what I'll be studying and what I hope to gain as well, and just a lot of the other stuff. To conclude, this video is just the reasons behind my decisions. It will also hopefully show you that nothing has only one reason. Everything is multifaceted, and I also hope for students who want to take gap year to really think and reflect about it, whether or not it's something that you truly want and that will be beneficial for you. Because although I think that there's something that everyone can definitely do during their gap years, because, you know, it's not just something after high school, but you can also take a gap year after undergrad or grad. But I do think that it's not for everyone at that time. The time will come, so just don't really oppose it. Like, you will feel it when you feel it, you know? Just, there's this feeling. I can't really explain it. But whether it's like the gut feeling or just anything, but you will just have this feeling of when something is right. So yeah, in my next upcoming videos, I'll be talking about, you know, my plans, who should take a gap year, some diverse Q&As, and then get everything set up, and then my vlog will initially begin. Well, my weekly or bi-weekly vlogs. And even if I don't have like a vlog or a bi-weekly vlog just that time, there will definitely be stuff, like I mentioned in my intro video, about my gap year. I think that's it. If I do remember anything, I'll definitely be, you know, like updating y'all and letting you know if I remember anything else about, you know, the reasons behind my gap year that I did not mention in this video, or also when I get, yes, you know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what I'm saying. I love these fairy lights so much. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and it has been helpful and also shown you a semi-holistic view. Stay tuned for my next plan with me video. I'm actually really looking forward to this one because I have planned my gap year. It's just like bullet points on Notion, but I haven't really done anything like super aesthetic yet. Also, I have this idea. I want to do this like gap year bucket list thing, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's going to be super fun. I already like thought about it and I have a few ideas, so I'm like really excited for that video as well. Oh yeah, I'll probably do like a some other like Q&A soon. So yeah, please let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, and I might even do like if you want some videos about like facts about me or get to know me, let me know and I will happily create those videos as well, just because I guess, you know, you can get to know me more, or also just be like, who is this girl, why is she just taking gap year? Well, I mean, hopefully through this like explanation video you have already learned a bit more about me, but it's still like not the bigger picture because you're just learning about like a small aspect. So I definitely want to create some of those videos soon. I'm just thinking about like the format. So yeah, I might just like go on some like 50 facts about me, or just like search online for some like questions to ask myself and I'll just like answer them super raw. I mean, isn't that just me all the time now? But it will be very unscripted and I'll just be answering them real time. Well, I mean, everything is real time, but I'm probably not going to include this part, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm so excited for all the future content and videos and everything to bring you along this journey, and I hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, hopefully see you in the next video. Bye!